We got Shadow. Is someone named Shadow, or do I need to go look? Shadow 1. I'm hoping Shadow is Shadow 1. No, no, you're not Shadow 1. No, no, okay, you are Shadow 1. Cool. Wait, you said team for my team. Okay, okay. You're the full team. I hope you're red team. It'll be awkward if you're not red team, but I'm gonna assume we're red team. Are you guys all controller? Okay, console team. Okay, cool. Okay. Few things first off. Team comp's a little wonky. We'll be honest. Support line's good. Okay, it's console. Sorry, I need to remember console. This might be actually fine. I imagine this isn't, but it's console, so they're not going to aim as well. So this might get higher value. Okay, I'm not going to question comp too much just because I'm not 100% sure on console comp because mechanics are going to be, well, aim's going to be a little bit lower. Okay, whatever. This guy's feeding hard. Okay. You got to be way more patient. Few things. We'll go over a bunch of things. Supports turn corner. We're going to want one of our supports probably to come up top. As mag, you can probably just rotate. Use jump pack. Rotate through. And just play high ground. It's just easy to gain a ton of space by playing here. Definitely if you rotate a support behind you. Like your invis behind you. And then instead of just both of you stacking the exact same lane, you're playing split. And mind you, playing split means you're going to gain a lot more space a lot easier because they have to worry about, instead of just sitting all here AFK, they have to worry about 2 different points of connection and 2 different points of pressure coming from them. Also, then holding this space opens up your Iron Fist to either easily come through here or to easily punch this and always have an easy engage. And then whenever he wants to disengage, your Invis who's healing your mag can easily just look down and heal your Iron Fist. Really easy and good way to get really high pressure. Torch is going to be 20-meter skyboxing, trying to do his thing. But yeah, can't play there. Can't get that aggro, obviously. We look at their team. They have not really much of a front line. So just play nice and slow, poke them out. If you brawl them, you're going to lose. You guys are on 2 more poke-heavy tanks. They're on more brawl-heavy tanks. Their comp's a little goofy, but still. We're down 1. You just can't die here. Just play nice and slow. Big thing, both supports are just kind of standing main, getting poked for free. You need to, 1, use some kind of cover. I mean, just standing here, you can heal your tank and not get shot at all. You could just stand high ground. Very easy to stand high ground. You could also just rotate here if you have a tank rotate with you. Bunch of easy plays. That should never happen. I didn't see what rank you guys were, but I'm going to treat you guys like a high-level team. Or at least be critical like a high-level team would. It's just too boring. I don't like just everyone stand main and hope. We're not sending up prayers. We're actually trying to like win the game at all. It's a good kite. Okay, so your team's macro is good. At least you guys are smart players. Good. You forced that bubble. You gave bubble. You disengaged. Beautiful. A little scary, but it's fine. You guys step up. This is all fine. Right away, we want Strange to come take this high ground away if he can, just so we don't give this whole space for free. It also then cuts down Psylocke and Namor from entering the space and diving onto us. It also, if we are holding the space, it allows our Fist to play the space. We can also then rotate our Gambit up to a high ground where he can heal, watch lanes, and also heal main. Makes it easy. We don't want to engage here. You want to play nice and slow. That's just wasting cooldowns. Rather have you just AFK waiting, marking space till the cart gets forward more and we actually have some kind of pressure, and then you can engage his Iron Fist. Holding this also gives Torch more space to move. Having a support up here gives us better line of sight to actually heal a Torch instead of having to crank our neck back and forth. Also, if we just have 1 tank holding main, it's much easier because then we can actually hold more of the map. Right now we don't hold it. We're just playing front to back, and we don't need to. It's just useless. Good block, good disengage. So the good part is you guys are kiting at proper times. We're just not holding the map properly. So the kill, mechanically, you guys also seem pretty good. I'm not really sure. This is console, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure what console mechanics look like, but overall this looks really good. mechanically. You shouldn't be up here, obviously. I know you moved up and jumped out because of name or alt, but still. And mind you, if you guys are actually spaced correctly, where one support is taking left, one support is taking right, you guys aren't going to be stacked for one alt to hit you. It's just much easier. Also, you play split, but in each other's line of sight. So if you do get dove or pressured, you can heal each other. Okay. Same thing. It's just boring. I know we're going to gambit alt, but if we're going to gambit alt, we want to be a bit closer. Actually, this isn't too bad because our team's playing bad positioning. Normally, if we're running gambit alt, we'd want to get closer, but this is fine. You guys are going to run on him. Oh, fuck was that? Just stack. Wow, okay, that's a lot of damage. I wouldn't have thought that would kill that quick. I guess you guys were in an open lane where spam could come through that you wouldn't expect. We have to be aware of Psylocke. It's interesting. I don't think that gets any value. That's a big ult, though. Caught the Psylocke, which is nice. This guy is going really aggro. You guys win this? Okay. There's a bit of a mess, but alt-wise wasn't too bad, actually. We engaged with the obvious. Yeah, we always engage with this. Could have been a little closer, but not too bad. Invis-ult was good. I wouldn't expected you guys to get spammed out that easily or killed through that quick on first, like her first hit. It was because you guys were taking too much spam damage main. The Iron Fist ult was interesting. I didn't think it was going to get too much value, which it didn't really. You could have marked her easily without it. The Strange ult wasn't bad. You got the Psylocke, which was a nice free kill. I thought the Torch ult was going to be bad because they just landed a pretty heavy ult, killing both your supports, but you actually got pretty good value from it. And I think the Magrock was wasted, but I could be wrong. There's a lot going on. Sometimes I miss something. Yeah, Mag-ult was just kind of wasted. It was used to counter their Gambit ult, actually. Mag-ult's usually not great to counter their Gambit ult. That was a pretty good ult, though. Oh, it helps to live him. Okay, never mind. That was a good ult. Good ult. Good ult. My bad. Good. Okay, yeah, it helps him live. Okay, I like it. My bad. Okay. You have no healers. Now they're back. Instantly, we're going to want one of you probably to take this high ground. One of you to probably come... Actually, you can't even take that high ground. We're at least going to want one of you to come take this high ground. Just so you have a little bit of height. Torch, you need some kind of cover. You need to either be hugging right up here. Probably is your only spot you can play. And then one of you can stuff. One of you is going to need to either mark here, or both of you can stuff. You have lots of options. I don't like both supports and both tanks always being stacked. Because all you're doing is holding the same line of pressure, but so you lose out on like a lot of different angles. Mind you, the pressure, you have more pressure on those angles, but it's usually not worth it. Unless you're playing heavy front to back. You gotta block it. It's fine though. Good ult, a little more aggro. Just kind of look where you put the center of it. But what is, like, no, this isn't doing anything. You gotta get just a little more aggro. I know it's picky, but... Nice, good kills. This guy's ults are interesting. They double support ult, okay. Really good. Yeah, we scaled that. Good job. They should have tried to TP, but they didn't, which is whatever. Okay, clean this up and hard push, hard push, hard push, hard push. We want to take this corner so they can't set up on this rock. Push more, push more, push more, push more, push more. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Push up more, push up more, push up more. Ooh, what are you doing back here? Okay, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's really good for the wolf switch. Be aware you don't. I know I told you guys to push, but since we did swap one and our supports are pretty far back. Oh, you're going nutty. You went okay. You went for the push off. It's probably not great, but it's interesting. You might have to mag ult if you get pressured out. Now you're good. Okay, your support's got antsy. How'd you guys get? Okay, so you both cut off line of sight. Yeah. It's just bad rotation. Just rotate behind. Rotate above cart. Something like that. You guys take the loss. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You guys could have ulted, but you didn't, which wasn't bad. I like it. Okay. We need to... This is good pressure. We need to win this fight. We need to engage with one of our 2 offensive ults. Like we need now. And we need to put a bubble on whoever ults. Like yesterday. We can't get stalled here and let them build up ults. We have an ult advantage. You need ult. 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 I know I'm being annoying right now, but it's on purpose. You two need to ult. We need to get some kills and apply. Like, you guys could already be at 30% charge. All we're doing is letting them build ults by playing this nice slow fight. And we had ult advantage, so we have to go. Both these are awful. Sorry, that was mean. But beautiful. Beautiful. Unless this lands, you two can't ult. If this lands, changes things a little. Right now, so we don't hit rock, which is fine. You're not always going to hit your rocks. We use thing to force support. We kite. We probably should have kited farther and just used mag if they applied too much pressure. But whatever. We Gambit ulted into their support ult, where we just need to be kiting instead. We then Gambit ult and Fist into their support ult. We then... Like, we just use 5 ults for 1. 2. Maybe we kill through, but it's like, even if we kill through, it doesn't even matter. We just put ourselves at a maybe winning this fight for 5 ults. For 5-2. So now we automatically lose this point, because they're going to come back to this point and just whoop our ass with Gambit ult in 4 seconds. Even if we killed our whole team right now, they're going to then come back next fight, Gambit ult, and whoop our ass last fight. We have to hard lose this map now. They're not even whooping us as hard as they should be. They have Gambit ult versus nothing. They should be crushing us right now. You get it off. Oh, okay. So good Invisult. You guys prioritized Invisult. But now they're gonna have they're gonna have an ult advantage on us. Which isn't bad. To go 6 for 4 isn't awful to win the fight. But it's obviously going to put us at negative since this is last fight. Because they're going to have 2. Oh. Okay. We need to stuff them earlier. I know we're stacking point. We're never... Like, they're going to touch. We know they're going to touch. You guys need to get more aggro after you win this fight. This is good. I know I skipped ahead. Hold the space. Like, why? Why back up? They're running melee, 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 half melee. Why? Why are we backing up? Hold space. Pressure him out. Iron Fist, go whoop his ass. Mag, hold this space. Rotate a support out to high ground, so you're a nice safe spot. Maybe put your torch just sitting above them here, and just beat the shit out of them. Have Thing play point. Like, let your melee character play point. Let your range character play up. Or even have rotate your mag up to high ground. Put your Thing in their face, maybe. Something like that. We're not capping here in time. They're going to touch. We need to be in a better position than everyone standing on cart. We either need to pressure them early, or we need to set up for their engage. Sorry, I know while I was explaining it, I kind of mentioned 2 different points. We either need to be in their face, or we need to be set up back. Thor Ulk got big value. And now Magic Ult cleans up. Yep. Makes sense. Kind of had to happen. Okay. Honestly, I would almost always suggest giving up all of the space unless you're spawn holding. Mind you, you should be spawn holding. Just play through 3 tanks, 3 supports, and spawn hold. If not, this is all kind of useless. it's just too open of a lane. You're going to get forced back. You should just be holding... I don't know where my pen went. I somehow did. You should be having Tinks hold here. Torch just holding above. Moon holding back. Completely trapping the main. One support can play here. One support can play here. And then it's really, really, really hard for them to push. All you're doing here is when they do apply pressure, disengaging, you usually regain resources, but because this is such a long open lane, you're never going to regain resources, meaning you're going to eventually die because of this push. Also, they're running Deadpool, which has a huge burst hit early on. Yep, and see how just separated we are? Separated completely. We're not actually holding any position. We're all just kind of AFK low ground. And we lose. I'm curious what you're going to do. You get out? Okay, yeah, good job. And now we have to push through. I also, secondly, wouldn't recommend walking through this lane. They're going to spam this really hard. They went too early, mind you, but just rotate through high ground. You have easy ways. You have tons of time. Mind you, they used an ult and didn't really get value on it, but then he has no help high ground. That's where we technically want to be. Good ult. Mind you, this is really awkward that no one else was making things happen. It kind of just was a huge fight and then just completely stopped. It's a bit of an awkward situation, but that was a good ult. It was a really good ult. Okay, skip ahead. Okay, position-wise. Yeah, let me get my pen. I don't know why my pen disappeared on me. I honestly forgot I didn't have my pen. Here it is. My trusty pen. Okay. Moon Knight. AFK. I can't even draw. Okay, now I'm just kind of sad. Whatever. Moon Knight, you're going to want to play either one of these high grounds. Torch, you're just playing around this area, controlling height. One support can play down main and have a mag hold like this lane, this area. Strange can just kind of chill high ground or chill high ground. Doesn't really matter. You can obviously drop or rotate whenever you want. Yeah, it's easy. And then one support can either hold like here, having a good line of sight of everyone, and then cut off line of sight with main if needed. But you need more than this, because once they take this high ground, now we're at a huge disadvantage. Now they have an easy engage onto our backline, and mind you, I know we're going to gambit ult, but we'd rather not have to force the neutral. Like, they're forcing us to go first because we lost the neutral. Which, it's also easier to go first if we're actually aggro and taking space above them, where we can just drop and go, instead of using mobility to get into them. Good fade. You got abandoned. How the fuck you get abandoned? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's because we didn't hold the space. The whole team backed up. You have to back up when the whole team gets backed up, but I would like to hold that space a bit longer. Good. Cloak ult in. A little scary, but that's okay. Really good ult. Cool, so we win that for free because we hit better medical. Good. What we should be doing is, you already have ult. Stop doing whatever you're about to do. All you're doing is charging their ults. Just AFK in this corner. Wait for them to walk up. Onk can hit here. Mag can play this corner. Strange can play above, just pressuring from above. I mean, Gambit, you can probably play at this angle, just looking for an anti. You could even stack above with him pre-fight, and then anti above, and then, well, not anti, but lower healing. And then Cloak, you can just chill main. You can chill high ground. They don't really have, I guess they have a little poke, so you'd want to line of sight it a little bit or play low. But we should be setting up for this Moon Knight ult. Which we're close, but like, why? Like, think about kill pressure. We ult because we want to apply enough kill pressure to get a kill, or to force an ult. What the fuck's this gonna do? You gotta hope they're like really, really dumb and just standing in this ult. Which, if you're scrimming or playing a tournament against someone your level, I mean, you'd hope they're not gonna do that. Even this ult, not crazy kill pressure as long as we can hold a good front line. We got broken a little. Good stall. Really good play there. You have no healing. It's a little awkward. So you want to put Portal on the ground. So when they do definitely versus a Moon Knight. So when they do Moon Knight, you want to disengage and you want to be able to come back and get healed. Yo, I just tuned in 20 minutes ago. I'm actually learning so much. Yeah, that's good. I hope so. I do this full time. But just so you know, I am gonna make that a TikTok video because I need some content. I only have a few videos. I have 3 videos per day. I'm trying to do 5 a day, and I have a ton of work, like my actual work, the next few days. Okay, let me go back. We're defending. I mean, you guys see it. You're pushing up without your full team. You don't have any healers with you yet. So you're going to die. This is fine for you. They can ult your spawn. We don't really give a fuck about that. Yeah, you could Gambit run this. Fuck them. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know how old my audience is, but probably shouldn't swear. Good dodge. Your reaction time is amazing, by the way. Just letting you know. I've watched you dodge like 6 ults. We already killed their Gambit. Probably don't need to ult there. We already won the fight. We killed Strange right away over here. We just killed Gambit. We don't need to ult. It's a 4v6. And we're on defense. Alright, we need to hold space way differently. Think about it. We have people that are flyers that are going to want to just be playing high grounds, playing around these buildings. Just rotate to high ground. Like, rotate onto somewhere you can poke. They can't just go point. Like, if they go point, they're just going to get blasted by people that are flying. So just play high ground. Don't even play main, play point. Just sit high ground as mag. Sit back here so you can, heal flyers, heal your mag, something like that. Even playing safe on stairs is cool. Like, you guys don't need to play point. Like, why play point? Like, who's going to go run to point and not get absolutely blasted by these two? Like, we want them to run to point because then our Iron Man or our Torch is going to sit here completely uncontested, just hard frying them. So, yeah, just play high ground. Like, both tanks can play separate high grounds. Both supports can play, like, one back here, one over here. And both my DPS just fly around the map, take control of the game. Why force our team to play in positions that isn't, like, good for us? Oh, good to hear. Very glad. But, and now when they ult, we're at a huge disadvantage. We have to respond to... Also, push. You gotta be ulting deep. They don't have anything to kill you. Like, ult into their team. I guess... they have Namor. Okay, maybe I lie. They have Namor. Ooh, okay, my bad. I guess this isn't too bad. Mind you, he doesn't have ult, but you don't know that. Nah, I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. Normally, if they don't have something that can kill you, or you know they don't have an ult that, like, that ult up, push as far as you can. Guys, I know they use 3 ults, but we just used 5. We really killed them, though. Like, really killed them. Like, I don't... they're not living. Okay, this is... What are we doing? Why? Just play high ground. I know they TP'd, but just surround them. Play high grounds. You're playing two DPS that like really love to play around cover. Let them just hard abuse cover. Like, we don't care if they're on point. We can let them move the point. Like, we can just spam them. We're a spam team. We're not a brawl team. Yeah, we're not going to get a good touch, sadly, and we don't have any ults. They're going to magic ult us. Okay. Biggest thing for us is ult economy. We're wasting and using way too many ults when we just can't be. We have to be really respectful to our own ult economy. Because if we're not, we're losing. Position-wise, really think of more creative ways to position. You have some really fun comps, and because it's console, these comps work a lot better than they would for PC. So these are like really fun comps that are exciting to play. You guys just need to actually like be playing them how they should be played, or like playing them a little bit more actively, more smart. If anyone has questions, feel free to, well, you can message me, and I'll also be having it as a YouTube video, so you can put them in the comments as well.